Hi, Mikkel Wood here with Usborne Books and More, and welcome to the wonderful world of Usborne and Kane Miller books. These books are amazing and very well respected in the publishing world, and for good reason. I'm here to introduce you to some of the favorites. We're going to first start with Usborne Books. Usborne is a huge global publisher. Usborne is Europe's version of Scholastics. It's very well known. And what it's also very well known for is the education and the interactivity that it gives to children. And it starts at a very young age. These books are going to challenge your child at the very beginning. Peter Usborne, the founder of Usborne Publisher, said that all kids are geniuses and they deserve books that treat them like that. One of the first series that I want to talk to you about is the That's Not My series. These books are so much fun and they come in so many different titles. Any animal you can think of, it's probably in a That's Not My book. There's pirates and airplanes and fairies. The list goes on of all the different options that you can get in a That's Not My book. These are so much fun because they are touchy-feely. So great. The contrasting colors, the bright, fun colors are so much fun. Also, it has some great vocabulary words in here that you can expose your child to. Its tummy is too tufty. Tufty is not a word that many kids come across. Such a fun book, probably one of our most popular series. Another really fun series for babies is Babies First. This is Babies First stroller book. You are able to attach it to your stroller or a shopping cart or your diaper bag, so it's convenient and you won't lose it and your baby can enjoy it all the time. These are so much fun because the pages are layered, so there are lots of little places for your kids, little fingers to go on, to trace, and to fill around, and to look at the fun colors. Such a fun book. Another really fun series that we have is the Peek Inside series. We have these in both fairy tales and nonfiction books. These have such beautiful pictures and colors, and it's so much fun. The detail that are in these books is phenomenal. Look at those, that detail. And there's flaps for them to open. These books are so much fun to get your kids to sit and listen to a story and also gain information from our nonfiction books as well. Speaking of fun books that will engage your kids, that brings us to our next series of Lift the Flap. These are so much fun for kids of all ages. This one is for the younger kids of colors. There's also shapes and opposites and different things that you can get, but they are so much fun with lots of flaps to open and activities for them to do on each page. And for your older kids, there are books like Computers and Coding. This is a fun book for even me. It is so full of information in such a fun, interactive way. With over 100 flaps to lift, your kids will be engaged and want to sit and read these books for hours and learn as much as they possibly can about the fun topics that are there. There are flaps everywhere, and everybody learns something when reading these books. Usborne really does a great job at creating wonderful nonfiction books. For your elementary kids, we have these beginning reference books. There are dozens of different topics. They are so much fun. They are full of information and great pictures and illustrations to help your kids be engaged. These aren't so overwhelming for the hesitant readers because the information is given in small portions, but it's a lot of information, which makes it so great. One thing that I love about their reference books is that it provides internet links for your kids. And they take them to fun and safe, kid-friendly web pages that will have fun activities and different things for them to continue learning. All they have to do is go to this website and type in their keywords, and more information will come up on the subject that they are researching. Those internet links are also in our encyclopedias. They are all up at the very top of each page. It tells you where to go, the keyword to type in, and it will bring up games and activities and things that you can print off for your kids. These encyclopedias are full of so much information. We have a couple different versions of encyclopedias, and all of them are so much fun to have in your home so your kids are constantly wanting to learn. They are so great. Another fun way that kids can learn about nonfiction is the Big Book series. This is the Big Book of Stars and Planets, and it again has so much information for such a fun way of learning. The pages just keep going and going, full of information about the different planets, the sun. Look at this. So much information in just one book. These are so fantastic, and anybody would love these kind of nonfiction books. Yes, Usborne does great at nonfiction books, but they also do great at storybooks as well. And some things that I love so much is that they have the classics. And one of my favorite ways to get the classics is in their picture books. These books are so much fun because they have like this soft cover. Do you see that? I love it. The illustrations are beautiful and they tell the stories that we all love to hear. These picture books come in a lot of different titles. Jack and the Beanstalk, Cinderella, Goldilocks and the Three Bears. The list goes on and on. I love the picture books. One of the best ways to buy books from Usborne is in their collections because you get one book full of lots of different stories. This one is the Ted and Friends series. You can buy these books individually or you can get it as a whole book. Great for your early readers. Has lots of words, fat cat, that rhyme, and they follow the same word patterns along with a lot of sight words that they need to know. And a great thing that it also has is it comes with a disc so that they can listen to it and read along with it. Another one of my favorite collections is the illustrated stories. This one is the illustrated fairy tales. It also comes in Shakespeare, Greek mythology, Grimm fairy tales, Hans Christian Andersen. There are so many different ways that you can buy illustrated stories. These stories have such fun pictures and artwork. The stories are also abridged so that they're a little bit easier for children to understand, which means that you can expose them to the classics at a lot earlier age. They also come in stories such as The Little Women or The Wizard of Oz. There are so many different varieties for your family to get the illustrated collections. Usborne does a great job at creating some wonderful reading books, but they also do a great job at creating amazing activity books that everybody in the family is going to love. They have crossword puzzles, coloring books. For your younger people, they have wipe clean books. Lots of different versions of this. There's the ABCs, 1, 2, 3. There's mazes, lots and lots of different things that you can have in your house for either quiet time or on the go. Another wonderful thing that we have are sticker books. What kid does not love sticker books? Has so many different stickers, but what's also fantastic about them is that there's reading on every page. That gives you the information rather than just slapping stickers on it. There's tons of information, lots of different versions of sticker books for boys and girls alike, different characters that they can dress up. You need to check out their sticker books. Another great activity book are our paper books. We have origami and paper airplanes. In the front of this book, it teaches you how to fold paper airplanes. Then it also provides you with some fantastic papers for you to fold. This is great for family activities. Now on to Kane Miller books. Kane Miller has some amazing award-winning books from authors all over the world. They produce some brilliant fiction books, from storybooks all the way up to chapter books for kids of all ages. Starting at the very youngest, very youngest, are our contrasting color books. When babies are born, the only things that they can see are in black and white. And what's so great is that accordion's out that you can set it down for tummy time and it will catch their attention and they will work so hard to be able to engage in this. Another fun series that we have is our Muddle and Match series. This is one that every household needs to have. We have a lot of different versions of this, but these are so much fun for kids of all ages. For the youngest kids, they are such fun stories, but there are lots and lots of pages for them to turn. Little babies love to turn pages. And it's fun for your toddlers because they have fun and funny stories and characters that they can play with. And then they can muddle it all up and create funnier stories with even funnier characters. Such a fun book for all ages. And Kane Miller does a fantastic job at storybooks and read-alouds that everybody is going to love. There's All Better for your Band-Aid addict. Animally, such a great bedtime story. Along with B is for Bedtime. I'm a Dirty Dinosaur, A Tale of Two Beasts, a story about how everybody has a different point of view in a situation. And one of the very favorite, Nibbles the Book Monster. This is a must-have in the house. But one of my absolute favorite books of Kane Miller is Jonathan James and the What If Monster. This book is so fun for children if they are scared to do something and they're having a little bit of anxiety. It's such a great message for everybody. Some of our earliest chapter books for our earliest readers in elementary school are books like Hey Jack and Billy B. Brown. These two chapter books are connected. They're two best friends, Billy B., who has her own series, and Jack, and they go on a lot of fun adventures. They are good reads for your kids that are starting to read. And what is also fun is that they have great vocabulary words in there that are highlighted and you can discuss them with your kids. Another fun book for your animal lovers are books like Pup Patrol and Fizz, who's a police dog. What I love so much about these books is that at the end of each chapter, they have glossaries. Such a fun way for your kids to learn about text features such as glossaries and indexes and fun vocabulary words in a way that they love to read as well. And the fun in chapter books just keeps growing with your kids. Books like EJ12, who's a girl hero. There are other books that your high school students will love. They are so much fun and fun for anybody to enjoy. A wonderful nonfiction series that Kane Miller does is our Shine Light series. This is such a popular series right now. They are so interactive. What's so fun about them is that they can use a flashlight and they shine it on the back of the page and it will show them different pictures that explains a little bit more. This is about the lungs. This is the human body one. We have about 12 different titles and they are so much fun and your kids will always enjoy them. The list goes on and on of all the different possibilities that there are for your child and your family with Usborne books and Kane Miller books. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video and that it gave you a lot of information. Stick around because I'm going to be doing a lot more videos featuring some of our favorites in our household. Thanks. Bye.